What's up guys, welcome back. So today I'm gonna make some zucchini bread. Now I love zucchini bread. I haven't had it in several years, but I just happen to have the zucchini on hand. I did dice up quite a bit of it and I already put it in the freezer to use later on for something else. But I saved one in order to make some zucchini bread. So I looked up a recipe online, found one on allrecipes.com, which I'll link down below. And it looked really easy and it had really good reviews. And it's one of my favorite types of recipes. It's one that you just dump everything into a bowl, mix it up, throw it in the oven, and you're good to go. Really easy. I've never made zucchini bread before, so hopefully it doesn't suck. And in the recipe, it makes 2 loaves, and so I halved everything for the most part. And so everything that is in the recipe that I'll link is double what I'm gonna make today. So that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go over the ingredients and we will get started. All right, so the first thing you're gonna need is about 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Then you'll need half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder. You'll need about half a tablespoon of cinnamon, about half a tablespoon of vanilla, half a cup of white sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, a couple of eggs. Now the recipe did call for 3 eggs, but remember it was double what I'm gonna make now. And so hopefully 2 eggs will be fine because I didn't want to do 1.5 eggs, so that's ridiculous. It also calls for half a cup of walnuts, or however much you want, you know, you do you. And half a cup of oil. And the last thing it needs is 2 cups of zucchini. Now, in the recipe, it says 2 zucchini, but in one of the comments down below, it said to double the amount of zucchini. And so since I'm having it, I'm gonna keep it at 2 zucchini, or 2 cups of zucchini. Now, I'm hoping that once I grate this, it'll come out to 2 cups, but we'll see, and I cross my fingers and hope for the best. And that's pretty much it. So I will go ahead and get those things measured out and put in a bowl, and you'll see what it looks like when I get started. All right, so to grate my zucchini, I'm gonna use this little doohickey here. It's really cool. Has different attachments that you can use to chop different things. And so it has like a little mandolin there, and it has like a fine grater here, and then another mandolin thing here with I don't know what that's called, the little whatever. And I use it a lot actually to grate things and to slice things. I'm gonna use the large grater here, so I do like to have a little bit of the zucchini to kind of go through the whole thing. And what I like about it, right here, if you can see that, it has measurements also. And so once you once you grate it, you can actually measure it. And so again, I'm really hoping that this is 2 cups, but we will see when I finish. All right, so now the recipe says to sift together the flour, cinnamon, salt, baking soda, baking powder. I don't have a sifter, so what I typically do when it says a sift, I'll take my like strainer and put it over a bowl, and then just pour everything in there, and then I'll just kind of shake it, and it'll sift through there slowly but surely. And I think all this does is helps make it fluffier or something like that. I don't really know, honestly. See how it's kind of coming through there? So I think it just kind of makes everything fluffier and whatever. So, you know, it tells me to do it, so I'm just gonna do it. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's, see that? I don't know if you can really tell, but it's a lot fluffier. So now I'm gonna mix the wet ingredients together and the sugar, and then I will mix it with this. All right, so in this bowl I have my eggs, my vanilla, my oil, and my sugars. And I'm just gonna beat those until they are well combined, and then I will add my dry ingredients to that. All right, so that's pretty well combined. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and add all of my dry ingredients in there. All right, now that that's in there, I'm gonna go ahead and mix that really well until that's really well combined. All right, so you can see it's pretty thick, so hopefully it comes out all right. So that one zucchini did come out to just over 1 cup, and so you could probably get away with doing like one large zucchini, or you do 2 small ones. So now you just want to mix in the zucchini and the walnuts. Now this bag is like a cup and a half, and I really just need half a cup. So I'm just gonna do like half the bag-ish. And then once you do that, you just wanna mix it really well until it's all incorporated. All right, so as you can see here, it doesn't look too bad once you mix it all together. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it in this little guy here. It's a like an 8x4 loaf pan that I have I've greased and floured just so it doesn't stick after I bake it. And I'm just kind of helping it along with the spatula here so I can get all the goodness out of there. No man left behind, right? Ooh. And I might take a little smudge for myself to try it out. You know, quality assurance or whatever. All right, so this is actually looking really good right now. So I'm just gonna pop this in the oven. The oven is preheated to 325 degrees. So I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 50 minutes to an hour. And when I'll stick a fork in the middle, and when it comes out with just a few crumbs, then I will know that it's done. All right, so my zucchini bread's in the oven, and it's gonna be in there for another like 45 minutes or so. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up. First, I'm gonna try a little bit off of the spatula. Salmonella what? Ooh, that's gonna be real good. All right, so I'm gonna clean up here, and when it comes out, I will show you what it looks like. All right, so my bread is out of the oven. It's been cooling for about 15 minutes. Honestly, the worst 15 minutes of my life. I've just been smelling it and trying not to eat it because I didn't want to burn my tongue off. But it's been 15 minutes, it's cooled, and now I'm going to cut it. Wait till you see this, it looks so good. All right, so here is my loaf. It looks so nice. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it and see what it looks like on the inside. Here we go. Oh man, that looks ridiculous. Just look at that. Oh man, I'm so excited to try this. All right, it is time to eat this thing, and I am so ready because I have been smelling this while it's baking, and I was smelling it while it was cooling, and so now I'm finally ready to eat this. So here it goes. What? That is so good. Gotta keep chewing it though. Honestly, I am telling you, you have to make this. It's a crime how easy that was and how good this is. So good. Okay, so I'm going to, oh gosh, it's so good. I'm gonna link the recipe in the description box, like I said earlier. I would love to see your creations of this. So if you make it, go ahead and tag me in it. I would love for you guys to comment, let me know what you guys think. If you have any suggestions, if you have any questions, I can try to answer those. That's it for today. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Honestly, go make this.